it's Christina Ross, lead Umoja ambassador at UCI. I guess today I'm taking you on a tour of my daily schedule or whatever. So right now I'm getting ready to leave, catch the Anteater Express, and right now I'm getting ready to leave. And before I leave, this is my room to my apartment, and getting my shoes and turning off the light. Yep. And so yeah, I'm getting ready to leave. This is my kitchen, living room, fridge. So the busing system out here, it's free. So it's basically the Anteater Express. You just show your ID, but 9 times out of the 10 they don't check it. So the bus runs every 5 to 6 or 5 to 7 minutes, and you just wait out there, catch the bus to the main campus. I usually leave about 30 minutes before class starts, because the bus takes 7 minutes to get there, and then I end up walking across the park. Luckily today it's not as hot, so I have 2 classes today. It's black it's my black film class, or the Black Freedom Movement, and urban sociology. Yeah. Okay, so we reached the end of my day. I just got home, chilling. Now I get to answer probably the dying questions that everybody wants to know. So the first question I see is, what is the atmosphere on campus? Excuse me, I can't talk. Is it accepting? Are people friendly or outgoing? The atmosphere on campus, I would say, is very lively sometimes, and then some days it'll be just completely chill and calm. It's very quiet sometimes, and it's very for me it's very quiet, and also sometimes there's a lot of stuff going on that I don't even know about, and it's very you get the college experience, but also at the same time this is a very quiet community. Are people friendly and outgoing? Some are, and then some aren't. My first week, I went to the Black housing, and some people there were just, they had an attitude. I was like, sis, you don't need to do that. Pipe down. It's not that serious. Second question. What is it like being Black on campus? You're really aware that you're Black on campus, especially here, because there's only 1,300 of us. So when you see another Black student, it's like, wow, there's another Black student. Because you are amongst faces that are, the majority of the population here is Asian, then Hispanic, I think, then white, and then I think it's international, then Black students, and then Native Americans. So there's just, yeah, you are really aware that you're Black on campus. You're gonna expect to be the only Black person in class, or there's 3 Black students, or the most Black people I have in one class is 6 out of probably 20, 25 students. I did find hangout spots for Black students. One is the Black Resource Center. It's located by the pub and grill on campus. It's downstairs. I don't know if you guys went. If some of you guys went, it's downstairs, and I showed you. That's one of the spots. Some of the spots are the Black housing, which is Rosa Parks and Black Scholars House. And then there's the Cross Cultural Center, but not many Black people actually go there. And there's this one other program called SOAR where they go. But I haven't been really hanging out over there since probably the first 2 weeks of school. I didn't really feel not welcome, but it feels like people already been going here. So the majority of the students here have been going here since their freshman year. And like you don't get to see a lot of transfer students, but you do get upperclassmen. But it's like they already have their own cliques and their own thing going, so it's kind of hard to like insert yourself or try to put yourself in those groups sometimes. Some people are really nice and welcoming. For me, I'm just naturally introverted, and sometimes I'm so like I'll text like the Diamond or like Cam or Whitney and stuff, and I'll be like, "Yo, what are y'all doing?" Because because I miss them. How's it like living on campus? For me, I'm very lucky to have my own apartment. Like, so it's very private. I don't have to share like a public bathroom. I only have to share with one of my roommates. There's three of us living here, so like it's been cool, I guess. I just couldn't live in the dorms because I heard some horror stories about that. Yeah, so living here has been really nice. It's like, yeah, it's more private, way better. It says, what is your college like compared to Norco? Bigger. That's all I gotta say. Norco was a very like, it's small, so you get that more of a family vibe. Classes are smaller. And especially like you around familiar faces, you know where to go. It's more like you have more access and like I guess mobility, and it's easier to navigate. But here there's so many like components and things that go into this campus. But I really miss Norco and that family vibe, and like Sean and Anita and like Nelson and all the great professors that were there at Norco, because I feel like since it was a smaller class size, professors actually took time to know your name instead of coming into like a bigger classroom where you have like maybe 40, 50 students or 300 students. And like the only person you could really like talk to is like the TA instead of the professor. Adjusting was kind of like hard in a way for like, I guess, getting used to transportation and taking the bus. And then like class wise, it's just like community college. You still get the same workload. It's very much you read heavily. That's basically almost every other class that you probably take at Norco. They make you read. You probably read on average probably like 10 to 20 pages a night. But you know, for me, I'm a scammer. I like to read 5 pages and like assume I'm joking. I read some of it and I answer most of the questions in class. What is my worst experience so far and the best? I don't know. I just feel so lonely up here sometimes. I don't know. Yeah, the best experience. Oh no, I got one. Okay, so they have this thing called Aldrin Park After Dark, which is like hosted by Ace UCI. So it's like they have like a concert at the park, and so one day, so it was free. So all you have to do is show your student ID and you get in. So the lineup was, I don't remember the first two because they weren't like that important. But I wanted to go support YB and Corday. So like so the concert was lit. However, we were like we were trying to get closer to the stage, my roommates and like her friends. We were trying to get closer to the stage, and there was a whole mosh pit. I wasn't ready because I'd never been like concerts like that. I've been in really like relaxed settings where people are not jumping up and down and like they're like, yeah. So in one part, YB was all like, yeah, move apart, like spread out. And I'm not gonna cuss because like gotta keep it G rated, but it was all like spread out. And he was like, yeah, we gonna do this mosh pit. And I was like so upset. And all of a sudden, like a bam, knocked down, trampled on. Yeah, and everybody's like, oh my God, stop. And I was like, bro, that was like so, I've never been so scared in my life. I thought I was gonna die right then and there. I could have sworn I saw Jesus. I could have sworn I saw that. And then, yeah, I lost my phone. It got trampled on. I lost my ID card, but luckily I got it back. Like I just called like find my iPhone and some random dude gave it back to me. I was like came back. It was uncracked, unscathed, which was crazy. And I still haven't got my student ID to this day. Yeah, that was probably like the worst thing ever. Best experience, I really haven't. Most of my days have been okay, I guess. Um, yeah, it's been really relaxed and chill. Yeah, so far this is my experience here at UCI as a lead Umoja ambassador. We're working on things here with Tiana and Wiley and getting like a club started for spring 2020, and then hopefully we'll have more jobs available um, fall 2020. So you'll catch me here, you know. Oh, that's so ugly. Guess bye.